Consider, see, now there are two instances are there. Okay, instance 1 and my VM2. And if you wanted to connect this instance 1, okay, from the local terminal, how do you do? The first and foremost thing, you supposed to create a public key and private key by yourself, and you have to load the public key as part of the virtual machine which you are creating, and using your private key you can communicate with the instances. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new instance so that it sets the context properly. I'm going to create a new instance, EC2 instance. So meanwhile, what I'm going to do, I have a set of commands here. Okay, the first command, you generate a key, okay, by using the syntax called ssh-keygen tool. This particular key will help you to create a public key as well as private key. For this, I'm going to use an RSA algorithm. Okay, the file name which I wanted to create is a gc_rsa. This is a user defined file name. Okay, this file name you can change. Now copy this entire command, go back to your local terminal, open the terminal. So it could be terminal or it could be a git bash. In the terminal, enter the command ssh-keygen command. So this particular ssh-keygen command will help you to enter the passphrase. Okay, you enter some password. Okay, some password which is easy to remember. Enter the password. It will ask you to re-enter the password again. So I'm entering the password. So it has generated, okay, the key. So the key is generated in the location, okay, in this particular location, users and Gautam Ramesh. From this location, you copy it into the desktop. Go to the particular location. Okay, it has generated two different keys. Okay, copy it in the local desktop. So as I already told you, it has generated two keys. One is gc_rsa is a private key. You are going to use this key to establish a connection with the GCP. The second one, gc_rsa.pub is a public key. This is a key, you are going to copy it in the GCP security prompt, okay, to establish the connection. So first of all, I'm going to go back to the corresponding location where I have the key file, cd desktop. Please make sure the files are in the local prompt. Yes, these two files are there. Now you can open this particular file, okay, the public file gc_rsa.public file in the editor, some editor. Okay, I'm going to open in the Visual Studio Code itself. So how do I open it? I can directly write a command called code space gc_rsa.pub. This particular command opens the entire key file in the Visual Studio prompt. Now what you can do, you just copy everything. Copy everything. Okay. Now you go back to the GCP console. Go back to the GCP console and where you are creating an instance. I'm going to go with the default options, except I'm going to change only one change here. Okay. Click on this management, security, disks and networks. Click on this. There are many tabs are there. Management tab is there, security tab is there, disk tab is there. In this, I'm going to click on the security tab. In the security tab, there is an option called enter your public SSH key, where I'm going to paste the entire key. Okay. And also I'm going to allow HTTP and HTTPS traffic for this particular instance. This is the only difference we are going to do. And I'm going to create the instance. Now my instance is created. The name of the instance is instance-2. Okay. This instance I have given my own public key, so I can use my own private key to communicate with this instance. To communicate with this instance, you need to have the external IP of the instance. The external IP of the instance is nothing but 35.192.28.147. Okay, you copy this particular instance. Okay, copy the external IP. For this, you just copy external IP. Okay, the next command, you give the restricted access to both the files. Okay, specifically the private key file. So chmod, okay, only the read access to my private key, gc_rsa. Okay, this is the same as that you do it in the AWS. The next one, use the SSH command to communicate with the remote system. So for this, what you're supposed to do, you have to specify the external IP of the remote system. External IP is nothing but this is the one which we just copied it. Okay, come back and replace this command by an external IP. Okay, and copy the entire command. Okay, go back to your terminal prompt and give the entire thing and click enter. So are you sure you want to connect? I say yes. So it will ask you to enter the passphrase which you have given at the time of key creation. So the password I supposed to specify. Whatever the password I have given, I have to specify. So once you specify your password, see, now you have connected with the instance 2. So from this instance, you can enter all the commands. Whatever the commands, you enter it in the regular SSH prompt, which is used in the web browser. Say for example, I wanted to run gcloud auth list.